Here's a shocking reality. Africa's largest country by landmass is betting $400 million on satellites because their ground-based internet dreams have become a costly nightmare. When Democratic Republic of Congo's President Félix Tshisekedi gathered his cabinet ministers this past June, he delivered what many consider a pivotal directive that could reshape the nation's digital future. The president made it crystal clear: satellite connectivity projects, specifically Elon Musk's Starlink network and the ambitious Monacosat initiative, must take center stage in the country's connectivity strategy. But here's where it gets controversial. This dramatic shift represents an acknowledgement that DR Congo's original internet infrastructure plan has essentially stalled out. Let me break this down for you. Back in 2019, the government launched something called the Digital Horizon 2025 Plan, an incredibly ambitious project designed to lay down 50,000 kilometers of fiber optic cables across the country. Think of fiber optic cables as super fast internet highways that can carry massive amounts of data at lightning speed. The goal was to create a comprehensive national backbone that would connect every corner of this vast nation. However, reality hit hard. By 2023, according to the country's telecommunications regulatory body, less than 10,000 kilometers of that planned network had actually been installed. That's barely 20% of the original target. A concerning shortfall that highlights the immense challenges of building ground-based internet infrastructure in a country spanning over 2.3 million square kilometers. The costs have been astronomical. And the timeline? Well, let's just say it's been anything but fast. This is where the satellite solution enters the picture, and honestly, it's a game changer that traditional telecom companies probably don't want you to think about too deeply. The Monacosat partnership isn't just about renting space on existing satellites. That would be too simple. Instead, this deal involves constructing entirely new satellite infrastructure from scratch. The technical specifications are impressive. The upcoming Monacosat 2 series promises to deliver internet speeds of 200 gigabits per second, Gbps. To put that in perspective, that's fast enough to download a full-length HD movie in seconds rather than hours. But the ambitions extend far beyond just the satellites floating in space. The comprehensive plan includes establishing ground-based control stations, telemetry facilities, and crucial rural connectivity links that will bridge the gap between satellite signals and end users. These applications aren't limited to basic internet access either. They're designed to revolutionize education delivery, healthcare services, and support onshore industrial operations. And this is the part most people miss. The primary motivation behind this massive investment centers on eliminating what experts call the digital divide. In simpler terms, there's a huge gap between urban areas that have decent internet access and rural regions where reliable connectivity remains either non-existent or prohibitively expensive. According to ANVAM, the initiative specifically targets rural and remote areas where telecommunications infrastructure remains insufficient. This addresses a fundamental challenge. How do you bring 21st century connectivity to communities that traditional cable and fiber networks have essentially left behind? Here's where this gets really interesting and potentially divisive. Is DR Congo making the right choice by pivoting towards satellite technology, or are they giving up too quickly on building robust ground infrastructure that could serve the country for decades to come? Some argue that satellite solutions, while faster to deploy, create long-term dependency on foreign technology and potentially higher operational costs. Others contend that waiting for traditional infrastructure completion could leave entire generations of Congolese citizens without adequate digital access. What's your take on this dilemma? Should developing nations prioritize quick satellite fixes over long-term ground infrastructure investments? Are we witnessing a smart adaptation to technological realities or a concerning retreat from building truly independent digital capabilities? The debate is far from settled, and the implications extend well beyond DR Congo's borders.